Well, hello everybody and welcome back to Foundation. It's great to have you back. So, in this episode, we got a little bit we gotta get going. Got a bit actually. First things first, let's get started right away. Is we want to add another treasury. Yes, indeed. So, let's see. So, we can add one of these. We'll just add it as a standalone. Right around about over there. I just want to change the color over there. I think the blue one as per usual. The minor or which one do we want to have? Let's do the minor on the side somewhere. Oh, let's not have them squish it. There you go. We'll just add it like so. One minor over there. That is good. Add a little area over there with, so basically just a doorway, and then we can add another building, another watch post. So that is going to be a major over there. Put it back at the back of there. So how many can we actually have over here? So watchman post, that is another 6. I mean, that is absolutely huge, but that is fine, we can do that. Yeah, this over here just looks like this whole knock it. Lovely. Alright, anyways, let's build it. Let's see, so build this one. What do we need? Well, what seems to be the problem here? Oh, okay, cool. Yeah, we can just add those. Very nice. Let's add those extra ones. So what I would like to get going as well is another farm. All things considered, we need to continue producing food here. What do we have here? How much do we have? Let's have a look-see. Bread. I mean, the bread's okay, but we don't have enough, I would say. So I'm just gonna go ahead and, where is it? Oh, there. A wheat farm right around about over there somewhere. Yeah, that's pretty decent. Let's do it over there. And yeah, that is what we're gonna do for now. What seems to be the problem here? Is there any problems? No, but we need to paint them in a little spot where they can go patrol. I'd say maybe if we can have that. Wait, it's already covered. Okay, how about there then? Include down over there. Nice. Okay, that is still an adequate area for them to walk about and do some scouting. That is lovely. What seems to be the problem? Oh, that's the tailor. Obviously, we can add a few back in there. I mean, we don't have them all at the moment, so that is good. What I also like to do here is maybe just build another one of these lovely ones. So I don't know how much space we have. Hopefully not. We do. Yeah, we got enough space over here. So I'm just gonna go turn it around over there. Make a little triangle type of dealio, or 90-degree spot there. Yeah, that should do the trick. Love it. Oh wait, I nearly forgot what we need to do here, because we have a few commoners now. Is actually go to our taxation and increase their tax as well. We don't have a lot of them, but it is required. It is a requirement. You need to pay your taxes. Now we are going to do this the fair way. And switch it around. Those little povos, they get taxed less, and the commoners get taxed more. The higher the income, the higher the tax bracket. Let's have a look see here. So that's still waiting on it. Alright, cool. Alrighty, Crunchington is now a town. We are now known as an elder. Sometimes I feel like an elder, but everything's still good. Everything's great. Alright, so while we wait on these, still got a few things we need to build. We are going to continue on with our progression. So we are going to do tooling, because it is absolutely a damn tool to go ahead and... What? Oh, okay, it's a bit of a schlep to go and basically buy them when we can just make our own. So what I'm going to do is we are going to have one of these lovely fellas over here. Let's put that up there. That is good. Then what else is required? So we got iron mine. We got ourselves a charcoal hut. Yes, that is going to be required as well. But it's stinky. It's smelly. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to place it back here, which is perfectly good. But now the thing is, these here fellows get themselves a nice little area that they need to chop down. So essentially what I'm going to do is, let's just have a look here. Wood cutting, we are going to stop them from cutting this area. Yes, please. I mean, we're doing good on the wood side, so that is perfectly fine. We're just going to stop them from chopping down this. I'd say that is fairly decent. Something like that. And then obviously they are still doing their little deeds over there. So what I'm going to do is, let's just do that so we can clear that up over there. And then we are going to go ahead and build another forester. Yes, we need another forester over here. I don't want them to be too much on top of each other, so I'm going to have that one right there. There you go. Now, let's have a look here which one we want to get done first. I am not sure. We're still waiting on more. Housing insufficient. What do you mean housing is insufficient? Ooh-wee. I have this little argument with him all the damn time. You are complaining that you do not have enough housing, but I have given you dedicated areas for building housing. Okay, well, I guess I don't really have a lot of space on this side left, so let's see if we could actually expand a bit. Where will we be going? Actually, let's go there. Okay, that's good. So that is going to cost a little bit more, which is perfectly fine, not a problem. And then we are going to have housing. Where shall we have the housing? I mean, it would be pretty cool to have it a little bit more that way. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to have that like so. Yeah, it should be good. I think we can fit in another farm in here if we just measure it nicely. Alright, so we need to just do a little something here because we don't have enough fish going over here. They are selling it only until 100, but it is going quite quickly because our population is growing quite significantly. Let's have a look see here what else. So the meat, I'd say the meat's still fine, but now we're not selling any fish. That is a bit of a problem, isn't it? We can sell those. We can lift that up until 80. We don't want to do too much with that. Planks are good. Polished stone, we don't have much of that, it seems. 7 of them. Not great. Could be better. Okay, so let me just quickly do that. And you need to just keep this area nicely populated with trees. Thank you very much. Quite happy with this. This is actually really looking good. I am quite excited about the next tier of decorations as well. Would like to actually sit down and spend some more time decorating. Okay, so I only noticed how big this area is that we actually got. As you can see, that's quite a bit. Which means, if I take a look here, we got some fishies over there. I'm gonna definitely put that down and then adjust it. So now this is really far from the rest of the town. But I'm not too mad about that, to be quite honest. I would actually like to have 2 of them. So we're gonna place another one over here. We'll do 2 of them over here, so they have a little bit to catch over here, and then when we move on to this area, it will be great. Let's have a look here. We got ourselves some iron over there, so I'm gonna add one right there as well. So nope, not what I'm looking for. Where is it? So that one right there, we'll add that. All right, perfect. So this one is ready. We're going to go 3 of them. Time to paint ourselves a nice little picture. All right, so we're going to go something like so for that. Let's see how much we can do with this. There you go, that's great. Got it filled in. Lovely. Looks a little bit like a thumbs down. Yep, good. Like it. Alright, so just waiting on that. I guess we could add one more of these. Fishies is a little bit of a situation, so maybe we should prioritize this. Like I said, it is pretty far, but I'm pretty sure they'll be fine. So what I'm going to do is, actually, considering, let me just close that off. We are going to fill up quite a bit of extra space here, so it's going to just do that. You can go ahead and build yourself some housing over there. You might want to add some more what do you call it, marketplaces over here as well, but for now this is perfectly fine. As long as they can get these going, I am quite happy. Okay, the tiny little problem is that we have bread, but they're not selling it, so I suppose it's because it's not being stored inside of a granary. As you can see, it's just berries, meat, fish. So yeah, nobody's buying any bread because it's not essentially stored. Which is a bit of a situation, isn't it? Let's see, do we have enough? Yeah, we do have enough space for fish. So that is fine. Oh, we're almost done with it. Nice. That means we can go collect some more of those lovely things. I wonder if I should add an extra tax office. Can you add an extra tax office? If I place it over there, let me just have a look here. So I place that right there. Turn around. No, not what I'm looking for. No, what am I doing? Add a sub-building. A tax office. Oh, it seems like you can add extra tax offices. That is nice. How's about just don't overtax the people? That would be good as well. Place that one right there. I think I can get in there. Yeah, that's fine. Here we go. And apply. Okay, cool. That means we got 2 tax collectors. Nice. And I think this is looking good over here as well. So we can add one over there. We're going to get some more fishies for you. Once again, it's pretty darn far, but it's perfectly fine. I'm pretty sure that is going to increase the fish collection a little bit more. Yeah, this is getting a bit drastic, isn't it? Like I said, they're kind of unhappy about the taxes, but I mean, they should just get over it. It'll be fine. Okay, we got this one over here that's ready, leaving me with another 4. Nice. Good, we're making progress. It's getting there, slowly but surely, which is exactly what we need. So essentially, I think maybe in the next episode we'll be able to get to the tooling actually, but we are getting set up for it right now. Alright, so I'm quite happy about this. We got these here now. So we got 2 little miners. They're going to go do random choppings over there. Get themselves a bit of coal. Do I have enough space for it? I think I do not. Still want to get to this though. That would be awesome. But obviously we don't. Do we own it? No, I don't think we own it. No, we don't. Okay, that's perfectly fine. We'll get a little mine going there as well anytime soon. Let's see, sorry about that. Yeah, I guess we can build another one of these. So let's just add that in there. Tiny little spot over there, just squish it in there. Put it over there, that's good. Now that is going to be used for iron, coal, etc, etc. So that is what that one is for. We're just waiting on this one. See, now the building is so slow with the whole thing that we can't have any tools of our own. Man, it's a little bit frustrating, but it's fine. Alrighty, so we got the estate expects a large number of resources delivered within a month. So selling wood to the bishop. Accumulate 100 inside storage. We've got 259, so we are able to do that right away. Wonderful. Now, obviously that gives me, what is this? Some clergy influence. Nice. It's always good. I got a few people coming in here. So what do we do with the clergy? A monastery. Oh, that's interesting. Produces manuscripts, produces herbs, produces berries, vegetable garden. That is awesome. Huh. I like it. Okay, so obviously I haven't done that one before. So maybe we can look at that one in the very near future. Let's see here. So beer production is next in line over here. What's this? Sure, let's get that one, and then we're done with this. I'm not super concerned about the fences, but I suppose we could get that going. Alrighty, this is now. Let's ratify an edict. Okay, so we are going where? So over here. And then I would like to go careful planning. There we go. Very nice. Okay, so now obviously we are going to lose less of the tools or regain tools when we actually build things, which is going to be absolutely wonderful. I do like my little building over here. We can't really add a lot of extra things, to be quite honest, but I mean, it doesn't bother me too much. I'm quite happy with it as it is. Now let's have a look see here. Both of our little fishy places are going. Really happy with that. Now once again, it's really far, and I'm not exactly sure. It would have been nice if we could like have like a type of a transport, maybe like little carriages, or carts with horses or something like that. Would have been pretty cool. But naturally, we can't expect that, you know. Let's see here. Iron is now being mined. That is lovely. What do we have here? We just short the one tool. Okay. Alright, so what I'm thinking here is let's go ahead, add a few patrollers and watchmen. Alright, so obviously we can have quite a few of them in this one. Let's have a tiny little look-see where we can add a little bit more. So they're patrolling over there. Are they patrolling over here? I don't think they are patrolling over here. So let's see how much patrolling we can do over here. Oh, that's actually pretty decent. Alright. Well, obviously we need more people coming into our town anytime soon, considering we don't have any unemployed little serfs. Or even commoners. So that is perfectly fine. They all got a job, which is what we need. But having extra on hand is always a good thing, so we can distribute the work evenly. It does seem like we got some more coming in over here. Food. Fish is looking better. I think maybe we should add another butcher somewhere along the line. Maybe. Not exactly sure. Alright, let's just quickly do this. So this needs some bread. More bread. And I think maybe... I guess we could do a berry brew in there as well. Not sure. But I mean, that is a good start. So I do believe they will be... Okay, so do you have the bread? I am so confused. We've got 89 bread, but they're not using it. Weird. Really weird. How's that looking? So we got only 15 polished stone. Jeez, guys, you are slow. Oh, well, that's fine. Alright. So I think all that is remaining right now is basically this over here, this little spot. As you can see, it looks like Jackson Pollock over here with all the little areas that I've painted. So that one's good. Let's get that going. And then what I would like to do before we end this episode is just get that going, set it up so that they can chop down their own little trees and have them replanted and all those lovely little things. Okay, so it is done. We can add 2 of them at least. Charcoal huts. Wait, was it the charcoal hut? I am pretty certain it was. I am confused. Let's see here. Just a quick last checkup. So iron smelter, blacksmith. That is pretty much all we need. Interesting. Interesting. anyways, I think that is looking quite good. I'm quite happy about that. We've done a little bit of, well, it's mostly maintenance and expanding, so yeah, but I think that is perfectly good at this moment. So if you enjoy these videos, feel free to leave a thumbs up, a like, and subscribe to the Crunchy Captain to become part of the Crunchy community. But once again, thanks so much for tuning in, you absolute legends. I love having you here. It's great to have your support. But I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.